It is time for one of our least sophisticated games, Something or Nothing. Let's get the first one from the producer over the loudspeaker.
Lamar Jackson going without an agent. Something or nothing?
This is nothing. Lamar Jackson's entire draft ability depends on going to the combine and showing everybody, and everybody is at the combine, that he can play quarterback and that he can get drafted. And when he gets drafted, his salary is going to be slotted. So he doesn't need an agent for this. He can continue to use his mom as his agent. It's his next contract that he needs an agent for. And you know how hard it is to get an agent when you're already in the league? It's not hard at all. You pick up the phone, you call for an agent. Boom.
Tony, I want to disagree with you, but I can't. I mean, listen, give his mom the 4%
sure.
or the 8% or the 10%. She deserves it for putting up with him for 21 years or whatever it's been. No, he has to go out and play and prove to people, prove to all the people there, the club executives and the personnel people, that he's worthy of something more than being moved to wide receiver. So go out and play. An agent can't help you do that. It can't help you throw the out pass. It can't help you throw the
Something
deep
or
ball.
nothing.
It can't help you do anything.
Nothing,
so
right?
therefore,
nothing.
Nada.
All right.
Nothing.
Next.
A new deal for Aaron Rodgers. Something or nothing?
Aaron Rodgers is locked up this year and next year with the Packers. If he gets a new deal that extends, say, 5 years altogether, this is a big deal. I know that Wilbon always gets on this show and he says no contract in the NFL is worth anything. But if you have the best quarterback in the NFL locked up for 5 years, that gives your team tremendous security. The Packers with Aaron Rodgers are always a threat to win the Super Bowl. This is something.
It's something to Aaron Rodgers because a bunch of quarterbacks have passed him in salary who literally can't hold the towel he carries out there in Lambeau.
Garoppolo and Derek Carr.
So that's fine. For the rest of us, we're talking the rest of us, all right? It's nothing, Tony, because the money, they can get rid of the contract at any time and say, oh, your skills have fallen off. It's nothing because Aaron Rodgers is great. He can walk out in the middle of the field and say, I'm Aaron Rodgers. Pay me if you want me to play for you.
Right.
So it's nothing. He's great. He doesn't need this. Stop it.
And who does he play golf with?
And you know what else he's not going to do? He's not going to retire to play golf with you.
Next.
Mike Glennon's future. Something or nothing?
Well, it's something to Mike Glennon, and it's nothing to almost all the rest of us. The Chicago Bears last year paid him $16 million to be their starting quarterback, and then yanked him pretty early in the season, maybe game 4, game 5, to bring in Mitch Trubisky, the next Joe Montana. I mean, Mike Glennon on bad teams in Tampa Bay and Chicago was 6-16 as a starter. I think there's 20 teams in the league, Mike, that would pick him up either as a starter or a backup. As a free agent, he'll make some money, but it's mostly nothing.
Tony, the $16 million he got last year was something. Getting cut by the Bears today, that's nothing. I mean, the Bears sort of misrepresented their situation to Glennon last year when they said, oh, you're going to come in and start for a year, blah, 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 and they go out and they trade 18 people to get Mitch Trubisky, and they bench him. But this is, listen, it's something to him because he's going to have some room to negotiate to be a second or third string quarterback, but not a starter. To the rest of us, nothing.
Next.
Last one. Lonzo Ball losing a shooting contest to Bow Wow. Something or nothing?
This is something because Lonzo Ball was the overall number 2 pick in the entire draft. And Mr. Bow Wow, who you may remember as Little Bow Wow, surprisingly went undrafted. Okay? And now I understand they played 2 games and Lonzo won one of them, but Bow Wow won one of them. You cannot lose a shooting contest to Bow Wow if you're Lonzo Ball. And I wonder if his dad's going to weigh in and blame Luke Walton for this.
You know, I mean, Bow Wow. It was Lil Bow Wow, then Bow Wow. I just had a chance to look up. I was like, what is Bow Wow doing now?
What?
He's still dropping a single sometime soon.
He's a mogul.
You couldn't fool me.
He is a mogul. He's Mr.
Tony,
Wow.
I feel bad because this kid's father, Ball's father, has set him up to be the butt of every joke and every rip in the world. And luckily, his father was somewhere in Eastern Europe, and he couldn't be around to spin this,
something or nothing,
and talk to my man Stephen A. about it.
Something
nothing.
Something.
It's nothing, Tony.
Something.
It was in a gym.
That's
we didn't even know where that was held.